Well, good morning, all my YouTube friends and family out there. How's everybody doing today? Welcome in the kitchen with Tally Faye. It is a beautiful morning here, y'all. It's getting close to noon, actually. I've just been moving slow, just taking my time today. Oh, y'all know how it does me when it's overcast and stuff. It just makes me just slow down. Oh my goodness, y'all. I've been enjoying this morning. So I have got a special video I'm going to be working on. Y'all, hold on. I'm still working on my coffee and my Miss Dovey's cup. Oh my goodness, my mama-in-law, y'all. It's precious. Silly little things that just make you just so nostalgic. I swanny. Anyway, working on that. I have, y'all know I was digging through Mama's recipes. I told y'all when I found that Hershey brownie recipe, right? You know, we're going to work on that, y'all. We're going to work on that. I'm going to nail them brownies yet. But, y'all, this was just so precious to me. And it's probably been, let me think a minute. It's probably been 37 years or more. About 37 years, I would guess, since I have made this recipe. But this is handwritten in my mama's, and this was just chicken scratch. She had beautiful handwriting, y'all, and she just scratched this recipe down. But, y'all, my writing is terrible. I print. If you ever get anything from me that's got my handwriting on it, it's going to be printed. I'm going to tell you. But anyway, I came across this, y'all, and Mama made these. She called them German biscuits. I don't know. I actually looked it up online, and most of the German biscuit recipes are some kind of cookie-looking thing. You know what I'm talking about, like little scones or something like that or whatever. But I finally came to it, and there was one recipe on there that was actual biscuits, and it was German biscuits. And they're made a lot like Mama's recipe here. There's a couple different little things in there, but it is the basic recipe of how she made these. Y'all, we loved these. We loved these. Mama made these all the time. For one thing, they were handy. They were handy because you make this dough, and it does not say it on here, y'all, but I know that my mama put this in the refrigerator, kept it in the refrigerator. And it's kind of like a sourdough recipe in a way, but it's not sourdough. I don't, you know, I'm not that much of a baker in that I understand all the different things about it, but I don't know. It says down here, unused dough may be stored for 7 days. But I know she kept it in the refrigerator. I know, I remember that. So I don't know. You might could leave it out on the counter, and that would be just fine. But I'm not going to say to do that because I don't know that. I just know I remember it being in the fridge, okay? But this is going to be so fun this morning. This is going to have to be a 2-part video because we have to stir this dough up this morning, and I have to let it set for 12 hours, and then I can make the biscuits. And I'll show y'all how easy it is and why Mama liked this recipe, because Mama loved bread and rolls and stuff. She loved it. And I do too. Buzz is, he's like that or whatever. Now, on yeast rolls, hello, who don't eat those, right? But, it was so simple to have delicious biscuits, these German biscuits with your meal every night. The way you bake them once you've got your dough all ready and prepared, okay? So we're going to get in here. We're going to make Mama's recipe. I miss her so much, y'all. 22 years. 22 years of me not getting no hugs from her. At least not physically. I get them in my heart. I get them in my heart. I do miss her. She was something else, y'all. She was sassafras. My mama was a tough little thing. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, y'all. I'm gonna do Mama's German biscuit recipe. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna get it done. And tomorrow, we'll bake the biscuits up, okay? And I got a couple little extra things I'm gonna do with that. But before I do it, I got to go in there and get my hair up. You do not make biscuit dough with this kind of hair hanging down. Do not do it, y'all, okay? I gotta go get my hair pulled up, and I think I got all my ingredients together. And I got my big behemoth right here ready to stir it up for me. And it's gonna be fun, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know I've rattled on, but it's a good morning. And so that's just what it is. It's a blessed morning. I hope it is for y'all. I'm feeling just so wonderful, okay? Before I leave to do that, I got my seeds. I wanted you to know that I got my seeds. Or Buzz got his seeds, because that's who's going to be planting them. Look, it's the Savoy cabbage. One of my friends on here sent me the seeds, y'all. So, see, people get it mixed up with the Chinese cabbage. It is not the Chinese cabbage. This is Savoy cabbage. So, the Chinese cabbage is not the same as this. I just want y'all to know that. Anyway, thank you so much. It was fun to get them in the mail. And Buzz is going to do his thing with them. And hopefully, they'll come up from seed, right? Because he always plants them from the plant. And that's another reason they're hard to find around here. Because this old hot weather, you know, that's why he's growing that stuff this time of year. It's just hot around here, y'all, and everything, other than it's cold right now, and I'm loving it. I'm so happy. I hope y'all are happy this morning. All right? Let me go get ready, and we're going to come back in here, and we're going to stir this dough mixture up, y'all, for tomorrow for my mama's homemade German biscuits. What a beautiful day, y'all. Okay, it's up and wild. My hair's always wild, y'all. That's just, God gave me them old wild curls, and he gave it to me for a reason, right? All right, I'm going to put Mama's, oh, I'm just missing her now that I'm looking at this. I'm going to put her little recipe right here. I got to put it close so I can see it. And we're going to get all the measurements out. 1 cup of warm water. Okay. Okay, that's going to be the first thing I'm going to have to do, y'all. Get you a pencil if you're interested in this, okay? You got to have a pencil and write this down. Y'all know I don't do the recipes following. I haven't got that far into my channel yet where I do all that. So, any old who. Let me move my chair. Oh, and another thing, I'm getting to be in my sweat clothes. Look, I don't think there. I've got on sweatpants, my house shoes. Look. My house shoes. One of my old sweatshirts that's comfy. Oh, I'm just so happy. It just feels so good. Okay, I'll hush about it. Okay, we got to start off, y'all, with 1 package of dry yeast and a cup of warm water, okay? So, I'm just going to do that straight out of my tap, right? But I want to show y'all something that I had to read on, since how this recipe is old. Now, it calls for a package of dry yeast, right? It don't say anything about no instant yeast or nothing like that. Well, I have the quick rise yeast is what I have. And I got to read on here, y'all. I thought about it. I'm glad I did. But it says on this, if you use this instant yeast like I do, approximately 2 1/4 teaspoons equals 1 of those 1/4 ounce packets of yeast. Like we see, the little yellow packets of that, right? So I'm going to measure out 2 1/4 teaspoons of this to equal that little packet. I just wanted to make sure what it said on that, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I've got me 1 cup of warm water. You just want it, it's just warm. It's just warm. Kind of like bath water in a way, right? It's not hot, it's just warm. But I'm going to need, like this thing said, 2 1/4, right? Let me double check myself. Yes, 2 1/4 teaspoons. As I make a mess. Okay, there's 1. 2. And you need us 1/4. There it is. Okay, 2 1/4 teaspoons. Now, if you do it, they have this jar like I do, y'all. You put it in the refrigerator, seal it good, and put it in the fridge. Keep it in there. It'll stay in there for a good while. All right, let me get a spoon here. Okay, I'm gonna stir this up in here. Now, the one thing Mama's recipe doesn't say that I am gonna do, let me see how much it calls for. It calls for half, ooh, I don't know. It calls for half a cup of sugar. I don't want that to cool down my, but that sugar makes it activate, y'all, or helps it activate. I'm gonna go ahead. Tell you what I'll do. I'll split my sugar up because it calls for half a cup of sugar. I'm gonna put me 1/4 of a cup of sugar in this. All right, and then I'll add that other 1/4 of a cup. There we go. Now get it stirred up in there good. Now we're going to set it off to the side. And I'm just going to leave it alone and let it do its thing, right? So I'm going to set it over here. The house is so cold, I'm going to set it over here by my burner on my stove where there's some warmth. I know y'all can't see me, but anyway, I'm just going to set it right there. That's what I'm going to do. Put my little cubby hole thingy over it. See, I just got it sitting over here. Got my burner on my stove, but anyway, I put my little hot pad thingy over the top of it just to help it hold that heat in there. Now we're going to leave that alone. That gives that yeast time to come alive, right? Come alive. Now, we got to stir up our dry ingredients here and our oil and buttermilk. But let's go ahead and start with our dry ingredients, y'all, okay? First thing we're going to do, I've got so much on the counter here. I need my flour, all-purpose flour. I'm going to need 5 cups, y'all, okay? 5 cups of this. Let me just take this off of here. And I'm going to spoon it in there like this for good measure, right? This gives it good measure. All right, there's 1. Let me get it done. Oh, y'all can't even see me. That was 2. And see, I just, like I say, I'm going to dump it in here. I'm not going to dip it. 3. Now the last one. Number 5. There we go. There's our 5 cups of all-purpose flour in there. Okay. Next, we need our sugar. Well, we need a half a cup of sugar for this recipe. We know I've already got me a half a cup in my, a 1/4 of a cup over there. So I'm going to put me a 1/4 of a cup in here. There we go. So that made up our half a cup of sugar, right? Man, why? Okay, maybe it'll quit tickling me. All right, on with the program. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 4 teaspoons. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay? Now we need half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda. All right? Half a teaspoon. That's all we need of our baking soda. It's got a lump in it. Hold on. There we go. Half a teaspoon of baking soda's in there. Okay, that's our dry ingredients, y'all. Let me stir that up a little bit. I'm going to just get that stirred a little bit. And the next thing we need is some cooking oil and some buttermilk. Okay, I'm going to need 2 cups of buttermilk. Two cups of buttermilk, y'all. I have got to get me another 4-cup measure that has the numbers left on it. I really don't like using a dry measure cup for this, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do it anyway. Here's a tally fay thing. Let's see what it looks like on there. All right, there is 1, 2. Now, let me see if it'll let me even see the mark. Well, I'm going to say it's 2 cups, y'all. We're going to call it a tally fay cup. That's just all there is to it. All right? There's our buttermilk, and now we're going to need half a cup of cooking oil. I'll use my old metal cup for this one. Okay, half a cup. There it is, half a cup cooking oil. Easy peasy. Y'all, there's our ingredients. My yeast is about to come alive. About to come alive. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I know it's going to be long. So, you know, it's just one of those where it's just my people that love me that don't mind watching me rattle on and talk about my mama and different things, you know, while a video is going on. So, you know, it's that kind of day for me in the kitchen. I'm just thankful and I'm blessed, and I'm going to talk about it, you know. I'm going to talk about it. There's other channels out there if you want to just watch a reel that just goes by it and goes by it and goes by it, and then, bam, there it is. You know, there's plenty of those out there, you know, and those are fine. But I'm a chatterbox, and I'm a thankful person. I'm just going to talk about it, y'all, just the way it is, okay? All right, I'm going to let my yeast get a little more alive, and then we'll add it to this stuff. And y'all, that's all we got to do. We're going to pour this up in this bowl and put it in the refrigerator. And that's going to be our starter stuff for our German biscuits. And tomorrow morning, we're going to make some biscuits and a little bit of special stuff. Okay? Okay, y'all, look at it. Look at it starting to foam there. See how it's foaming? We know it is awake. The yeast is awake, y'all. All right. I like seeing that. Okay. You know what I left out of here, y'all, was some salt. It just occurred to me. We need 2 teaspoons of salt, y'all. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness that just occurred to me. I could have messed up the whole batch not having my salt in there. What did I say, 2 teaspoons? Okay. That is my teaspoon measure, right? Okay, yeah, okay. 1 and 2. There we go. Woo! I cut it close, didn't I? Let that kind of get mixed up in there. Okay, I'm going to move this real slow. All right, I've got my 2 cups of buttermilk, my 1/2 cup of cooking oil, and my yeast ready to go, okay? So let's go ahead. We'll pour this oil in there. We'll start with that. We'll go ahead, add our buttermilk. Let that get stirred around in there a minute. Just enough to get it kind of start stirring good, right? Mixed up a little bit. You know, you don't want to be... I'm not doing very good on my camera stuff today. I don't know what's up with me. Maybe I'm too relaxed, y'all. Okay, there's that now. You know, you don't want to stir up biscuit dough a whole lot, right? Even though this is a starter like stuff. Okay, I'm going to add this in there. There we go. It should be this, if I remember, it should be like this runny type batter. I want to just get it stirred in good though. Oh my goodness, y'all, and I just can't wait to show y'all how we do this. It's exciting for me. I believe that is mixed plenty well in there. Okay. Get it off of here. It's going to be so fun baking these things tomorrow morning, y'all. I'm going to be excited. I already am. I forgot what oh, there we go. Okay, let me get it off of here and move this. Hold on. Oh, move that big behemoth out of the way. Okay, now, I've got it all stirred in there. Oh, it looks like Mama's. That's giving me hope, y'all. I remember it looking like this. All right, let me get me a container. All right, y'all. What I'm going to use is one of my big pickle jugs, my H-E-B pickles I like to get. I'm going to put it in here because this fits on the door of my refrigerator. That's what I'm going to do there. See if I can get it in here without having a disaster. I'm just going to put it in there just like this, right? And that way it will fit on my door. And come tomorrow morning, we will get this out of here and bake these biscuits up, y'all. However many I want. And then this will stay in the refrigerator for when I'm ready to make some more out of it. For 7 days, I can have it in there. I'm just going to rake that off in there. I'm telling you, y'all, If y'all like some homemade breads and stuff, this is one of our favorites. One of our family favorites that Mama used to make. And so, I'm just really excited about it. I'm just going to put the lid on it. Kind of give it a little bit of a air pocket. I ain't going to put it on there totally tight. But there it is, just like that in there. I'm going to put it on the refrigerator door. And tomorrow morning, we're going to get it out and make us up some of Mama's, Mary Evelyn's, German biscuits. Mwah. Okay? Well, we'll see y'all in the morning with this. Well, good morning, y'all. I made it back, right? I'm here this morning. Oh, it's a beautiful morning here in Iola, Texas, y'all. It ain't what I'm wanting. Y'all know what I'm wanting, but it's a beautiful, sunshiny day. And, I mean, I even went out there on the front porch with my short-sleeve t-shirt on. It's Texas, y'all. It's just Texas. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And like I said, I'm gonna get what the good Lord gives me anyway. So, there we are on that. It's a beautiful, blessed morning. And I hope it's the same for y'all. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. This is so fun for me, personally, right? So, I mean, the great thing about it is that dough is ready. All I gotta do is grease me up a muffin tin, right? Grease me up a muffin tin, and I'm going to show y'all this. Y'all look how tall it is in here. Look at the bubbles in it, the air bubbles. Isn't that exciting? And see, I left it, you know, kind of openish. Oh, it just smells so good, y'all. Look at it in there. Look at that. Okay? All I have to do now is what Mama say on here. Preheat oven to 400. I've got that. Okay? Preheat oven to 400. Spoon heaping tablespoon of dough into greased muffin tin and bake for 15 minutes. That's all I got to do, y'all. I love that about this dough. You don't have to get your hands in it, nothing, right? So, y'all, this is my fun thing this morning before I get them done. I got over there, I hadn't ate this in years, y'all. Fried Spam. I'm going to do some fried Spam to go in these biscuits. So, I got me some Spam over there frying, okay? I'm going to fry up an egg and a chunk of Spam. And we're going to put it in one of these biscuits if they do right, okay? If they do right. So far, everything's looking great. So, I got my Spam frying over there, okay? That's going to be the fun thing with it. And we're going to see what it does. But let's do Mama's biscuits, y'all, and finish this video up, okay? All right, I'm going to put it right there. Let me get me... Y'all, when Mama says a tablespoon, she just means something like this, right? Right? It's a, maybe that's what's wrong with me. I growed up, that's, you know, doing Mama measures. You know, when I tell y'all it's a tally-fay measure, well, this is a Mary Evelyn measure. She's talking about a tablespoon. So, you know, we're going to get this and dig it out of there. Put us a heaping tablespoon in there, just like that. Ba-boom! Oh, it looks so fun, y'all. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. This is very exciting for me. Now, see, I'm going to get this out of here, right? And all I got to do is put it back on the refrigerator door. And when I get ready to cook supper or something, all I got to do is reach in here and do me and Buzz a quick pan of these buttermilk biscuits to go with anything I cook, y'all. Right? So I love it. I'm just loving this. I'm probably putting a little more in there than I should. We're going to find out when I bake them, you know, that being as it's been so long. But I know this is what Mama meant when she said a tablespoon. Ain't no doubt in my mind. That much I do know. We'll see how big that makes them doing that, right? I had a little bit more of these over here because I started getting bigger and bigger. Okay. There we go. It's in there, y'all. It's in there. Okay. She said 15 minutes. We'll see what it does on them. But we're going to get them in there and at 400 degrees, y'all. And it says 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get my Spam fried up and fry me up a hard egg to go on it or whatever. I don't know. I'll see. I like mine kind of medium. I'll see if I can hit it. You know how that's kind of hard. But anyway, it's a wonderful, blessed morning, y'all. And I'm getting to bake my mama's biscuits. I'm just... Anyway, it's awesome, y'all. Okay? In the oven they're going. Okay, I'm getting my eggs cooked. And there's my little Spam pieces cooked. And y'all look down in here. Look, they're starting to peek up over the top. I know it's hard to see through that oven, the way that screen thingy's on there. But you can already tell they're starting to peek up over the top of the muffin tin. So, we're going to get this part done and ready. Looking good. Alright, y'all. I'm fixing to get them out. I ended up the last 3 minutes, I ended up putting them on my top rack so that the tops would brown a little bit. But y'all look at them. Look. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and they smell wonderful, y'all. I've got my plate ready with my Spam and my eggs on it. Look at that. Oh, my goodness, y'all. This is so fun for me. I know y'all are thinking I'm crazy right now, but, oh, it just brings... Oh, and look at that. How they just come right up out of there. Oh, my goodness. Y'all have got to try... Don't be scared. Do not be scared to try this recipe, y'all. I can smell them. I already know what they taste like, even though it's been that long, y'all. I know what they taste like just by the smell of them. I know, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's get one out. We're going to get one out and cut him open and put us some butter on there, y'all. Woo! Oh, the crunch on the outside. I know that's another reason Mama liked these biscuits. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Look at that up close. Look at that. I know that this is why my mama liked them. Right there, that little, right there is some kind of delicious, y'all. Let me get me some butter out here. And put me some butter on it. My knife's hot. I'll do me a pair of them, okay? Okay? Let's look at that beautiful thing. Look at that. Woo! Okay. Go along there. Cut that top off. I'm going to do it with my fork so it'll, y'all. My goodness, my daddy would be in heaven, y'all. Daddy would absolutely love this. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I'm going to take, let's see. Oh, I got to try it first, y'all. I'm going to ruin this first one for doing with my Spam and stuff because I want a taste of it. Oh. Y'all. What I so love about this is it's almost a roll. Oh. I am so happy I found this recipe, y'all. I hope you wrote it down. I hope you wrote it down. Look, just take a piece of my Spam there, y'all. Well, I'll have to do it on this one. A piece of my Spam. Let's get one of these eggs. I'm gonna fold it like that. Look at this, y'all. Ooh, Nelly. Look at that thing. Look at that. Is that not just a beautiful sight right there? Eating like kings and queens, y'all. Now, this other one, I'm going to take it, and I just want to put me some, I've got butter on it, so I'm going to put me some syrup on it, right? I got some of my orange marmalade to eat on some of the other ones. That kind of thing. Y'all, I'm so happy. Look at that beautiful goodness right there. This is just, y'all just have no idea how happy this makes my heart this morning. It just makes me so happy. Oh my goodness, y'all. Mama would be so proud. So proud. And I tell you what, if you make this recipe, do exactly what I did. Do it exactly what I did. Like I say, I baked them for 15 minutes on my middle rack, but they come up, you see how they come up kind of pointy like? I took them the last 3 minutes and put them on my top rack. I added 1 more minute to it just to get that little bit right there. That's all you need, because you don't want to bake them dry, right? Oh, y'all. There it is. There it is. Mama's German biscuits. I love you, Mary Evelyn. I miss you so much, Mama. I miss you so much. I'm so glad I found it, y'all. It's been a wonderful, wonderful morning. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's a little long, you know, but like I say, it's just one of those things, y'all. And I just, I have had so much fun making it, and I will absolutely make it again. I just put the lid back on that dough, put it right back in my refrigerator, and I got 7 days to make as many pans of biscuits as I want. You know, anytime I want to make them with whatever meal. Just imagine that with some sausage gravy on it. Ooh, or some dipping that in some tomato gravy. Oh, it just goes on and on, right? On and on. I love y'all. I just love y'all to pieces. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. And, you know, again, Juliana, thank you for the seeds. You know, Buzz said it again. Tell her thank you. And he's gone to the feed store this morning to go get his onion sets. He's ready to get them things in the ground, y'all. So, anyway, it's just wonderful around here. We're just so blessed, and I'm just so happy, and I just thank God for everything in my life. And there's so many people that I just keep praying for. Ones that I don't know and ones that I do know and that are close to me and that I love that need prayers. So y'all lift them up in your prayers if you would, okay? Y'all take care of each other, be kind, lift each other up in prayer, and listen, y'all stay blessed. And I'll see you next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.